Along the history of the human being, there have been many events that have impressed the world, only because of their different opinion, race, or education. War have lived consequences that we suffer till the date. As bigger the war, bigger the repercussion. Let's take a brief look to the World War II. Biggest war that man have had till today. By this, the bigger consequences after war we had suffered. One of them is the Berlin Wall, a wall that divided Germany into East and West Berlin from August 13 of 1961 till 90, built by the German Democratic Republic in representation of an anti-fascist project wall. This means that the purpose of the wall was to keep the fascist Western Germans away from the East Socialist Germany. The people were happier and better when Germany returned to be one Germany. They felt complete and finally free. The Cold War. The Cold War was a pacifist war between US and Russia, where both of them had nuclear bombs, atomic bombs, but no one of them fired them. They preferred to fight um, with thoughts, with actions, and demonstrate which country was the better country to be the superpower. Leonid Brezhnev tried to normalize internal and international relations through detente. He also built up the Russian military-industrial complex, and in 1979 signed the Army Treaty SALT II with President Jimmy Carter, but US Senate refused. Yuri Andropov was a Soviet politics and General Secretary of the Communist Party who was obsessed with the destruction of dissent in all its forms, and always insisted that the struggle for human rights was part of a imperialist plot. Konstantin Cherenkov, since a teenager, became associated with Communist John League. He was named the head of the propaganda and agitation department. He was gaining respect and getting higher political position. When he reached power, he was 15 months in power and 5 of them was in the hospital. Mikhail Gorbachev, first president of the Soviet Union, awarded with the Nobel Prize for Peace. Glasnost, a generalized appeal for increased openness and transparency in government institutions. Perestroika, referring to the restructuring of the Soviet political and economic system. Uskoreney, the slogan and policy that meant the acceleration of social and economic development. Domino effect in Poland. By the Berlin Wall fall led to the fall of the dictatorship of the communist Huralski in 1919 because of the pressure of the Syndicate Catholic Church and the West potentials.